So we keep talking about getting prepared for AI and how AI literacy training will make all the difference. And the reality is the AI transition is completely underway and it's incredibly well funded. It already, this year, will have $1 trillion spent on both the development of AI through the major organizations such as OpenAI and Anthropic, and the thousands of organizations who are trying to figure out what this means for how they operate. If you think about it, more than 600 million is going to be spent by organizations deploying AI, trying to figure out how to get the best out of these new technologies. And that in itself will be disruptive to the work that we do. Our jobs, the work that we do, they are bundles of tasks. Some of those tasks are eminently automatable, but not all of them will be. What that means is that your work will change. It might be that you have the same job title, but the job changes in some way. At some stage, you might find that those bundles of tasks has changed so much that actually it's not a job that you enjoy doing anymore. Disruption isn't just about skills. Disruption is also about the motivation for the work that you're doing, the sense of achieving things through your work. When we think about disruption, when we think about this huge amount of investment that's going into these technologies, we can't ignore that there's going to be substantial changes that are going to be happening in the workplace. And of course, that's quite different to previous industrial revolutions. In the past, towns were changed by the coal mine shutting or the steelworks closing. Those changes were quite regional in their focus. However, over time, without a plan, you can really disrupt people's lives, and that scarring lasts for decades. With no industrial plan to try and help people have gainful employment, that helps them feel like they have status in society, that brings them a secure income, that helps them to achieve the things they want from their lives. When work changes, it changes communities, and that's why it's really important that we find ways of sharing back the benefits of AI to the communities that are going to be disrupted. And in this industrial revolution, in this information age, that's all knowledge work. It's not going to be just in one part of a country or one county or one city. It's wherever knowledge work takes place. So this report looks at what we can be doing now to make sure that we have the infrastructure in place to help communities to be able to transition and adapt through this change. It is happening. Work is going to change. We don't know exactly how much it's going to change. But here's the thing. We should hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. And when we prepare, that requires us to have funding. It requires us to be able to build the infrastructure that's needed to support people through change. And even if the change is less material than what the likes of Mustafa Suleyman and Demis Habbabis are talking about, we still need that infrastructure to support people throughout their lives, to deal with change in their careers, deal with change within their lives, to deal with change in their communities.